What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Nikki here, and in today's video I am going to be going over the dividend stocks that I bought and that I added to my long-term dividend portfolio this month. So you guys, let's get it. Alright, y'all, so I bought 8 stocks this month. Now, I know I mentioned this month was going to be very slow, but by the grace of God, I had some extra income come in that I was able to push back into the market, back into my portfolio. And so I'm not even gonna lie, the total of this month was around 911 bucks with a few extra cents. I am going to be going over all of it, and I did pick up quite a few things towards the end of this month. It's almost like I gave myself a Christmas present. You know, I splurged a little bit, gave myself a gift. So you guys, let's go ahead and let's dive into what I bought. All right, y'all, so the first one I went ahead and bought is McDonald's. You can see here I ordered 1 share of McDonald's for $207 and about 66 cents if we round it up. So that puts my total at 2 shares at an average cost of $190.20. Now, this next company, I ended up buying 1 share, and then a few days later I bought 2 more, so I will just give it to you all right now, and that is going to be AT&T, you guys. I went ahead, I bought 1 share on December 7th for $29.74, and then again on December 9th, I went ahead and I bought 2 shares at around $31.46, and it's way lower than that right now, which I definitely want to take advantage of. So now I have 20 shares of AT&T at an average cost of $32.06, and that's why I was buying it pretty heavy underneath $32, because I am trying to average cost my way down in my position, but it's around like $28.50 now or something nutty. And quite frankly, I think people are worried about the debt. I think they're worried about the dividend. I think they're just worried about the potential of growth with AT&T, but to be honest with you, I am not, and there's kind of one big reason why I'm not, and I think it actually has room to get to maybe around the $35-40 mark in 2021, and that's because of HBO Max. Now they're going to Roku in 2021. It's kind of a 2021 play for them that could potentially not be factored into the stock price. I mean, look at what Disney has done. Yes, it's Disney, but they have a streaming service now that's kind of through the roof, and that really pushed their stock price up to all-time highs at this point. And so I just believe if HBO Max can give a fraction of that, we can see a little bit of growth in these stock prices, but mainly that dividend is safe, because that's really the reason why I invest in them. I don't think AT&T is gonna soar to the moon. That's not really the point of AT&T for me, but if it does, that's just an added benefit. But I do think at the 28 level, I am going to be trying to buy at least 10 more shares here, probably right at the crack of January. So we'll go ahead, hopefully it stays low. I think it will, but that's kind of my game plan for AT&T. You know, you didn't really ask for that, but let's go ahead and let's get into the next stuff that I bought. Next one, you guys, is CVS. I went ahead, I bought 1 share at $73.23, bringing my total holdings with CVS to 5 shares at an average cost of $65.07. Then Apple, I went ahead and bought 1 more share of Apple when it dipped, thank God, at about $121.99. And you guys already know how I feel about Apple. Absolutely love. I'm a little overweight in them, but like I want to add more anyway, so I don't really care, okay? So now my holding in Apple is 10 shares, which is awesome. Love that. Love the double digits, with an average cost of $85.27. And yes, they're not the biggest dividend payer, but they do pay a dividend. They have a ton of room to grow, especially now in the EV sector with their car they might be trying to shoot out here. I don't know, we'll see what happens, whatever, but they do have time to not only grow, but increase that dividend, and I believe that they should. And they might, but hey, it is what it is. You already know how I feel about Apple. You know how I feel about investing in companies that you love. And for me, Apple is a love of mine. Then on December 10th, I went ahead and bought 4 shares of Stag Industrial. Now this is a REIT. It specializes in like warehouses and that kind of real estate. And they do pay a monthly dividend, so I do like that. But also, I think Stag is one of the best REITs aside from O Realty and maybe a couple others, but I just really like Stag because no matter where business gets done, and 2020 really showed us this, whether that be online or whether that be in brick and mortar kind of commercial based properties, real estate is needed. So O Realty's got me covered on the in and out of the brick and mortar, and then Stag's got me covered with this e-commerce because they have to have warehouses in places to hold the inventory, ship the inventory. So I'm really a fan of Stag Industrial. So with that purchase, I now have 10 shares of Stag at an average cost of $30.68. Then my next purchase is one of my all-time favorite, and I have been waiting to buy another share of this company. It just kept running up, and like, I don't know. I didn't want to buy it when it was on a green day. You already know how I feel about buying on green days. So I was waiting, and then this company, this stock, this beautiful species of a stock, is that even, we can't call it. It's relax. Pulled back a little bit and I went ahead, I executed Waste Management, you guys, one share at $116.99 because I got it like that. Bringing me now to 5 total shares at $103.53 average cost. And also adding to my dividends. These companies are all adding to the dividends, okay, because that's the most important. Then this next one is one that I have been juicing up a while back, and I adored it at the time. I still adore it. It was just on a tear. Like, it just kept going up and I missed out, and I had only bought one share at the time, but it came back to reality a little bit. Snap back to reality. And you guys, that one, I got big plans for this one. I don't know why, I just really like this one, and that is going to be Best Buy, you guys. I went ahead, I pulled the trigger on one more share of Best Buy at $103.59, bringing my total holdings with Best Buy to 2 shares at an average cost of $94.77. Now, I will go ahead and I will link down in the first comment below the video that I did about Best Buy, going into detail as to why I really like them. So go ahead, check that out, and let me know what you think, because I plan on holding them for a very long time. So you guys, moving on to the last purchase that I made in December, the 8th stock. It's actually a entirely brand new position for me, so we went ahead, we brought another member into the family, and I had mentioned this company in a prior video of mine. I'm still not sure how that's actually gonna play out, but that's besides the point. I still think regardless that this company is going to be a great company to have in your long-term portfolio. That one is going to be Next Era Energy. You guys, I went ahead, I opened position, 1 share at $74.90. So since I did a video kind of going in depth about Next Era, I will also link that down below in the first comment for you, so you can check it out if you want to. I just have a very good feeling about this company regardless of what happens in the next 10-20 years. I like to, if I'm opening a position, a sector in an industry that I don't fully understand like I should, I always want to make sure I'm going with the best possible, most dominant kind of industry leading company, and that is what Next Era is, in my opinion. So super excited to bring them into the portfolio. That rounds me off now at 40 companies. I don't know how many I would hold in my portfolio, honestly. I think anywhere between, I don't even know. I would say 50 is probably where I would end up, but you know, never say never. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I don't know what kind of companies are gonna come up, so hey, we'll see. Let me know down below, how many stocks do you have in your portfolio? Like, do you have a number that you think is just too much? Do you have a number that you think is not enough? Does the limit exist?
The limit never approaches anything. The limit does not exist. The limit does not exist.
If you know that movie, because most of you are dudes, but if you know that movie, I think I love you, because that's a classic. Whew, you guys, okay, so 8 stocks, $911. We'll see what January brings. You already know what I'm trying to do in 2021, and if you don't, go ahead and click right here, right now, and watch that video, because your girl is on a mission. So you guys, let me know down below what stocks you bought this month, your favorite edition, if you had any new ones that you went ahead and added. I always love having conversations with you guys and seeing what you guys are putting your money into. And if you could and you don't mind, if you would smash the likey, you know it helps a lot. We know it helps a lot, but also it just means a lot to me. It puts a smile on my face every single time I see a new like. And you guys, if you are this far in the video and you are not yet subscribed, join the family. Hit the damn subscribe button, okay? Or the NB in the bottom of the corner there. I post 2 videos a week on this channel about money, investing, stocks, having a good ass time and making money. So like if you're into that, or if you want to hang out with me a little bit more, please consider subscribing. And some of y'all, it's time for the favorite part, okay? I'm gonna give y'all some kisses, because if you have made it this far, you are the realest of MVPs. You know I love you. Come here. And like always, you guys, enjoy the journey, whatever your journey is. Always remember to do set your hearts on fire, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.